Bad joke. Now, if y'all don't have any, if you don't get my jokes, just ask the person next to you, okay? They really are translators for my jokes. I have people planted in the audience that can actually translate my joke and my humor, okay? I got it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo! It's a great show right there. It's awesome. I just want to something a little complicated, enough of that easy stuff. Now, I want to shout at sad. I can't prove it's an eraser. Well, let's go over here to this other generation, okay? Is that a real eraser? Check it out. Hello? Would you tell that young guy up there that that's a real eraser?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. And would you check it out? 2 is always better than 1. We have an adult that confirms it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely real eraser. Check it out, guys. You may think I'm kidding. Real, I don't mess around with the cheap stuff, okay? Sorry, buddy. You're on. I apologize. Okay? Now, the reason they put the eraser on the table is so that way out of the cue, so when you miss, you can erase it. But now we're going to move on to a couple of really amazing shots. We're going to explain how to draw a ball. 2 ways to draw a ball. One is well, one is not well. We start out by coming back slow, we accelerate like this. We come back slower, we accelerate like this, it comes back, so you got a shot. Now let's assume that you want to actually make it. You would do it this way. Perfect. Now that shot.
They didn't even touch it.
Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that guy just cheated.
Get
Well,
a
it's called
shirt.
entertainment. So I'm going to try to entertain yourself with your cue stick. Listen, you paid all that money for your cue stick. $100, $500, $1,000, $10,000. So on cue in Vegas, it was intimidated. $125,000 for this cue.
I'm intimidated.
McDermott made the cue. In the cue, it had diamond chips, ruby chips, emerald chips, computer chips, potato chips, stuff in a Pringles can. And you couldn't eat one of those double baked gold and super size double Pringles chips. Now I'm going to show you how to use your cue stick since you paid for it. I paid $2,000 for the tip, they threw in the cue. So here it is. First, learn to use the bottom of your stick. Next. Now you make a bow. Perfect. Let's move on to something more difficult. Now we're going to show you how to shoot the 8-ball. It's called backward stick English. Next. Now we're going to shoot bank stick English. Next. We'll just get warmed up. For those who really want to get into it, this is called the single push shot. Next. Now we're going to do the double push shot. The double push shot, like that. Next. We're going to do the triple push shot. The triple push shot like that. Awesome. It should play position. Next. Next shot. We're going to do the gear principle. We're going to make the 2 solves without the strike. Gear principle. Just like this. Awesome. Next. We're going to make the ball in the middle this time. The ball in the middle. Spin it this way. Awesome. Next. Okay, that shot's impossible. Next shot. Ball in the middle. Perfect. Wait, left-handed table, excuse me. I apologize, I should have known
It's a
that.
Mike Massey.
Left-handed table, watch this. Left-handed table, thank you very much. Next. Next situation. Center, spin it. Ball goes across like this, hits this cushion every time. Next. Next shot. 2 balls here. Play the 11 in the corner. Awesome. Play the 12 in the corner. Awesome. Play the 9 in the corner. Awesome. It's called side stick English. Now, a lot of the top players are thinking, what's wrong with that guy? Nothing. I've been getting paid for doing that for 27 years. There ain't nothing wrong with me. What's wrong is when you try that in a game, you get in trouble. I don't do it in a game, I do it in a show. A lot easier. Next. Here's another. Look at this shot, everybody. Watch this shot. Play the 6 in the corner. Watch this shot. Watch this shot. Awesome. It's great. Look, you see it? Watch this shot. Awesome. Now, let me make sure we understand how that works. That's a foul. I'm going to show you how this works. This is an awesome shot. Very unique shot. A couple examples how to bounce balls off the rail. You got an 8 ball here. You got balls like this. And your opponent leaves you in here, no problem. Play the 8 ball. Simple shot. Next. You're playing the 9 ball here, and you got the 8 ball. Play the 9 ball back in the corner. Awesome. Next. You're playing a combination. You play the cue ball back into the 8 and make the 9. Awesome. Next. You play a combination or a thing. You play a jump kiss back over the balls like this.
Yeah.
Another one. You put the 8 ball like this for the World Championship. And your opponent blasts, leaves a ball there, and a ball there, and a ball there, and the other balls come to a gentle rest right here. Compress the rail, watch the cue ball come out. Awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
You know how hard it is to get that close without making that ball?
Yep, do it.
Wait, sorry, turn this way. I got it, watch this shot. I didn't like
You
it.
got it. Oh, dude.
One more time.
One more time.
I can feel it. Let me chalk up. I always mess up, I don't chalk up enough. Oh, that is embarrassing. That is so, I may never get over that. Okay, I'm over it.
You chalked the wrong end. There
How was
you
that?
go. There you go.
Oh, excuse me, I apologize.
Now you got it.
Now I got it. And not only that, these should be reversed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Man, I almost had those in the wrong place. That would have been a big difference. Watch the difference now. How do you like
Do
it?
it, do it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Next one.
And that's how it's done.
Here's another one. Watch this one. We're just getting warmed up. Watch this shot. Cool. Here's one. Watch the 8 ball here. The balls are like this, lined up off the side. Your opponent leaves you trapped in the corner. Around the table, 3 cushions. Watch this shot. Awesome. Cool. Let's do that again in case you missed it. Got them down to a really nice shot. So enjoy these. Remember, this is the future of our sport. This is something that all these young ones are going to be doing one day because they see something they want to create and be creative. These are some things that really impressed me. I've got 2,000 shots. I've never done these shots except after Will showed them to me. So, thank you, Will. Thanks for sharing with us. Here we go. Now, of course, at ESPN, you get 2 tries. And on the World Tournament, you get 3. And in Jackson, 15. Just the way we're going to do it, okay? What are you going to do, Will?
It's called a pizza tray shot.
It's called what? Pizza tray shot.
Pizza tray shot.
Pizza tray shot is called.
It's one of those freaky tray shots that comes in the casual. So this trick shot, what we do here is we're going to pop balls one at a time, and they're going to go around in circles. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they'll go around and go around in circles. Shot.
Okay, so let's make sure they all heard that. He's going to shoot these balls, one-handed jump, left-handed, because you're left-handed. But you can do it right-handed. No, but I mean, good everyone. Okay, that being finished. So, Will's going to shoot the 1 and here it's going to spin. Then he's going to shoot the 2, it's going to follow the 1. The 3 is going to follow the 1, the 2, and so on. And they'll have to be following each other when he gets done. This is a nice shot.
This is from ESPN Trick Shot Magic from the World Cup of Trick Shots.
Awesome.
Device.
You can go on. Okay. Take your time, but we're going to have you do it. You can do as many times as you want, okay? Not a problem. No time.
This is a hard shot. I want to pick this one.
Hey, don't break the stick.
Go ahead, we'll start. Isn't that a cool shot, everybody? This is great. Give all encouragement, okay? That's awesome. I love it. This is a great shot. I wish I had these shots when I was growing up. I never saw those shots. Awesome.
Actually, it's been used since last year.
Yeah, this is great. That's one of the great shots. It's all right. a little too hard, boom.
Well, you know, in the World Cup, the guy that invented the shot missed it.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody gets
Oh,
this
the inventor
shot.
doesn't make this shot.
It's really hard.
Go ahead, well, you keep doing it, buddy. When you get tired, you let me know. We'll let you do it some more.
Last night he got it.
I love it. I can watch this shot all night long. Wouldn't bother me a bit.
Let's pick a better one.
Oh, could you try this one last time?
One more time.
4 balls, okay. I think you make it with 8.
Boy, that league one shit out.
Oh, right-handed.
I'm not sure. Let's see what happens.
Jim, we got you some inspiration.
Oh, look at this. There it is. Good job. We're getting a hand. That's awesome. Thank you, Will. I tell you what, that's an impressive shot.
It's hard.
The creative alone, that on originality, that's like worth 20. On a scale of 1 to 20.
Shit house.
19.
Just let you know.
15.
Where
Oh, what's this one?
it's the trick shot.
Another new one.
The trick shot. This is where like
Oh.
first
Just make sure.
and after that you shoot. So you go
Alternating back and forth. Now when I did this, I started with a ball in the rack. Here you can start with it outside the rack. So what he's going to do is he's going to take the one, put it in the rack, hit him left hand, let's say.
It's gonna be done in
In less than 20 seconds. Yeah, we're not going to do it. Well, that's it. Listen, I got 3 hours. Don't you worry about it. Okay? You have no time on this.
Oh gosh. Chalk up.
Perfect. Hit her a few times, well, I like this shot. These shots are great shots. Very challenging. We're going to count down. Oh, look at that, Will. Good shot, buddy. You got any others? One more. I love it. This is what it's all about. Listen, the young ones coming up, they got the spirit, they got great personalities, they got this game, they love it, it's a passion in their heart. This is what it's all about. The game's high quality, it's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Oh, that's okay, you can do one of those. The following shot should be done on your neighbor's table. Should be done only on a table that is not yours. Clear?
Because that
Will won't do any damage. He's got it down. We're going to do, by the way, this is going to lead into my essay.
For next month.
but now these are mine. I like the one where he does the chain reaction one.
Oh, nice safety, dude.
But his dad said he's been practicing real well.
Wow, what is this?
this trick shot.
That's when he gets her competition versus home practice. And people get out.
Oh, you kidding me? Did they get that?
He can't see kids in front of
This
practice.
comes out of the rack.
It's gonna
It
be-
comes back and sits there. Out of the rack, comes back and makes this one.
Practice at home, they get a high score.
That's pretty impressive, though.
Ready.
This is a scale of 1 to 10, about a 35.
Different
right?
game. It's a different table, different.
This does, by the way, hurt the table if you do it right. And he's got the right technique, so for the purpose of the table, we won't have any damage to the table.
Jim's down.
Beautiful shot. Yeah, it's going to use different. By the way, we have different types of cues, different types of mass A cues. the artistic players have
He had 2 of them last night.
15, 20 cue sticks.
New one, he's not.
They're all different types of cues, they're all different types of things. How you doing, buddy? Drill racer.
It's like Eric Allen. No,
Drill racer.
Brown.
Hey, don't let me. We're starting to bond, I can feel it. Yeah, we're bonding.
It's like
This is what you got, I like it. You ready? What are you doing, Will? Different cue? Different cue, same shot.
Oh.
Oh, my, look at that. Whoa, that's good enough, Will. Yes, you made a more than the cue over the table. That's all right, but that's a good shot. That's plenty on that one. That it?
Do a chain reaction one.
Has Mom got one?
My favorite. I like
Which
the chain
one?
reaction.
What's your favorite one?
The chain reaction.
Show us your chain reaction. Okay, do you want to do your chain reaction?
How many shots do you have?
I think I have about 6 or 7.
15, 4, 1, 3.
You did it? You did one? How many do you need?
Pretty.
Okay, I got it. This is a super shot called a chain reaction shot. We used to call them domino shots. These are great shots. Okay, well I've got 4 here, plus I've got 2 on the table. So chalk up first, then we use all 6. You got to do it with 6 balls. So you take, oh, you don't need chocolates. Okay. How many balls? 7 or 8?
That's what entertainment is. Yeah. Natural. That comes with practice.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah, all the others can do that.
Yeah,
This is a great shot.
It's pretty.
Oh, yeah, this is great.
19063.
And that's the problem with the TV shots.
That's right.
That's what it was.
Y'all know how the dominoes work. This is kind of a, they call it a domino or a chain reaction shot. It's awesome.
This brings back some.
You're gonna like this one. It's a perpetual motion.
He's just wow, I know that. I like it or something like that. Seems so long.
You have chocolate first, because that's all we got.
What that?
Yeah.
One other one for that?
You think it's their season when I'm doing shit?
It's a jump. We'll do a set ball with that proper jump cue. Jump high, 5, start the chain reaction. 1, 14.
Like this.
Like that.
This topples, and you get the idea. 8 ball in corner.
Yeah.
Awesome shot. Watch this, everybody. Super shot. And it jumps good in this table. This table jumps really good.
Stop. Thank you.
Work. That's on the whole.
Very nice. Hold on. You found some. You found some. Good. Is that free chalk? I heard chalk.
That is my
I heard if you miscue chalk's free. You know, I have 2 groups of chalk, I don't have free and one I paid for. I just miscue, I get free chalk.
Midwest Amusement, Jackson, Michigan.
Oh, I'll pay you for that one out. Well, thanks for demonstrating. We appreciate it, buddy. You're welcome. Thank you, Will. Awesome. Well done, everybody. Okay, everybody, we're going to move on here. I got a lot of stuff to show you. I want to show you very quickly a shot 8 ball. This is a master shot, but it's not a high degree one. This is a shot that a guy from Michigan made famous. His name is George Middleditch. His name was George, one more time, George Middleditch. This is called the passing lane shot, or Mike Massey calls it scratching the style. Watch the cue ball go around the 8 ball, scratching the pocket. Simple massé. Cue ball actually scratches with style. Watch the cue ball go around the 8 ball. Awesome.
He said because the distance is rising, he has to be there.
I love this shot. One of my favorite all-time shots. I got it. What's the cue ball? Awesome shot.
Yeah, I remember him mentioning TJ. I
Oh,
They stopped shooting.
okay. It's still on. It's still on. Super. Whoops, 8 ball. That was a good shot. Very difficult to make that 8 in that corner. Hours and hours of practice, 8 ball dropping in the box. Thank you very much. Now, here we go. Here we go. Watch the 8 ball. Cool shot.
Edit things, so he's hanging out at the video lab and doing something.
There it is. Now, so a little bit tougher. Years ago, when you were playing a game, you could never shoot the 8 ball off the 2 ball. I'm actually going to make the 8 ball in the corner without the 8 ball hitting the 2 ball. The cue ball's going to pass the 8, make the 2 get out of the way, and the 8 ball's going to go in the pocket. Watch this beauty. Watch the 8 ball go in the empty pocket. Awesome. And I got shot. That's all. Next one. Another one. Next shot, of course. A couple of vertical massés that are not dangerous. Simple little shots. I'm not going to do anything dangerous for these shots. Simple 1 ball massé. Ball goes like this around the ball. Watch this. No problem. Next. Cue ball around the 10. Next. 10 ball in the corner. Vertical massé. Watch the cue ball.
You're just tired.
Next.
No, you're just tired.
7 in the corner. Watch the 7.
I told you to take a nap.
Next. And now, the most famous shot ever shot on ESPN besides the boot shot. I'm going to do a shot called the machine gun massé. This is a high degree skill shot. Scale of 1 to 10, about a 95. Watch very closely this shot. This is amazing.
That's right, don't scratch, don't scratch.
For those of you that may not know it, and when they make a pool table at the factory, they actually take a ball and drop it from 6 feet, and it never damages the slate until it gets beyond that. So, well, most people don't know that, but that's how they do quality control on pool tables. When you put a cloth on it, you can drop it from 10 feet, you'll never damage the slate. So don't be concerned about balls tapping and stuff like that. It's part of what they do for the competitions. That seats the balls in position. So the only time we have a shot, we have a rule in competition that if you hit a ball like this, we have what's called a rule of thumb. You got to put your thumb on the ball and hit at the same speed. That's why they call it the rule of thumb. If you can do that without hitting your thumb, they let you shoot it. So here you go. Here's the shot. Cue ball, it's the 12 and the 1. Goes around like this, hits the cushion. So the cue ball goes did-a-did like this. It goes back, goes did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did. So, official name of the shot. Did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did-a-did. All right, everybody, watch the shot. Awesome. A little bit harder. Actually, when I said harder, I actually meant faster. You got to hit this a little bit faster. This is not in the force, it's in the acceleration of the shot. You have to accelerate through this shot because it has to be.
Almost like I had money.
I got
Or
it.
the bounces out.
One more time. Watch the cue ball take off. Super shot. Here we go. Watch this cue ball. Boom, that's the shot right there, okay? And one more shot which became famous for years was this one. The 1-9 is here, and the cue ball is here, and the cue ball cue ball going this way. The cue ball goes out like this and comes back like this. This is called a reverse masse shot. Super shot. Watch the cue ball. Come back in to make the 9. That's not it. One more time. Watch the cue ball. One more time. Watch the cue ball. One more time. Watch the cue ball. One more time.
Oh, can you get around that?
Okay, next shot. You gotta love that. Here's another one. Power cue time. Watch this cue. Automatic shooting cue. Engage. Point the cue, squeeze the trigger. Oh, what's that? Point the cue, squeeze the trigger. Awesome. Engage the cue stick. Up. Awesome. Bank shot.
I need to change the paper.
4 rails in the corner. Whoops, that's not it. 4 rails in the corner. Pretty much in. Next. One hand on the rail. One-handed freestyle. Beating down Scotty. Get into it. Awesome. Great cues there. This is called the power cue, one of the great cues. Next. I want to show you real quick how to shoot internationally. International shooting at 9-ball, everyone. 9-ball here. 1 ball, 2 ball, 4 ball. Cue ball and rail. Chopsticks. Take control of the cue ball. Walk into position. Shots are straight in. Instant draw the cue ball every time. Cut shots are never a problem. Over the bridge, don't worry about it, like this. Bank the 9-ball like this. Awesome. Next. Go like this. Watch closely, everybody. This is called roller coaster cues. Now, do it higher, drop it in. Awesome. Next. Awesome. Next. The next one, thank you. This is called the next one. That's why they call it the next one, because it's the next one. Here we go. This is called down in the pool, Australia. Down in the pool. 9-ball. Put the 9 down under the cue ball. Shooting, you don't like it, stop it, bring it back. Wrong image, bring it back. Wrong speed, bring it back. It goes out, it comes back, it goes out, back, on a straight, out, back. Then you pivot, then you aim, then you shoot. Awesome. Goes over, hits there, comes out, cue ball comes out, 9-ball stops right there. Perfect. Next. Now we shoot, it comes back and you pivot. You aim and you shoot. Awesome. Okay, that shot's awesome. Next shot. Don't use that. Use a 5-ball, it's orange. I got it. Now watch the difference. Watch close when you use an orange ball. Use your, okay, I'm really getting upset right now. No problem. If I don't make it, I know what the problem is. No, wait. Could you two guys change positions, please?
You gotta use the 3-ball.
Could you put your other hand on your knee, please? Just put your other hand on your knee. Thank you. Could you stand up straight, please? We're getting a little bit of air curve on the shot. Thank you. It's hard to explain. I realized I'm getting a little bit of position. So just like now, watch what happens this time. Watch what happens when everybody's in the same position. Watch what happens this time once you do that. When I do it, watch when I put it down. Now watch. Now it goes in. That's what you got to do. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Next. Next situation. Here we go. Now, the great shot. Watch closely. One of the greatest shots ever invented on the pool table. I love this shot. shots and do some wing shots and finish with the start version. Okay, here we go. Watch this shot. Let this roll down, let it come down. Let this come down. There. 1, 2. Engine. Side row. This little piece of paper is a railroad tie. Up on top of the track. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. All the balls in rotation order. What a shot. Boom. Got it. Okay. One more trick. I love it. Next shot. We're going to show you now a shot that comes up, and then we're going to finish with some wing shots and a start version. This particular shot is amazing. And we need a volunteer for this shot. Somebody that can hold a cue pretty good. Anybody here can hold a cue halfway decent? That's great. Glad you volunteered. So we're going to do an amazing shot. You ever play a lot of 8-ball? Okay, what would you do if you're playing 8-ball and you had something? Well, it's going to be easy. I love the compliment. I love it. This is the game of 8-ball. What would you do? How would you make it? Does everybody know this shot? You do? Come down here. Come on down, everybody. You raise your hand.
This
kid doesn't eggs.
How are you going to get it out without moving those balls? Well, let me see if you can do that without moving those balls. Go ahead, let me see if you can do it without moving those balls. So that's done. So that, I would say that's impossible. So, therefore, I would get brought. No, I've got all my stripes on the table. I've got the solves you made all your stripes. They played the same. Are you ready to do that? This is your coach with them. Ready to coach here? Who's the 7? What would you do here? Go ahead, come on down. What are you going to do? Come on, Bob, time out. You're the man. There you go. Let him figure that out. She's got the 8-ball. Now, Bob, you realize your thing is 10,000. You got to come up with an answer. I will put pressure.
38, 4, 34.
No, there's only one way out of it. You got to use the traffic to right fish. So I'm going to explain it. Look, come over here. Sure. I don't know if he's got to get out of there. You go sit down. That was good. Let's hear it. That was good. I like that. Get a t-shirt. Yeah. Take your handkerchief. Put that in the box. Come down here. The key to the shot is, coach, you got to get some look at that.
It's over there, buddy.
Let's see the shot.
Jimbo, it's over there.
Oh, there's a shot.
I'm telling you what.
You always have a shot. You get rid of this ball.
Like that.
Take the silver ball. You ever see this? This is an amazing shot you'll never forget.
Oh, yeah, man.
One tip of left pointing
Never
was 8
forget
to 1.
makeup.
It goes back to the 1920s by Charlie Peterson. One of the all-time great shots and tricks.
I told you if you use mine, you don't have to hit it somewhere.
Get a t-shirt. Go get a t-shirt. Okay, next. We're not done. We're just getting warmed up. We got a couple things to show you. Two pieces of chalk. Watch closely. Between the chalk, back between the chalks. Watch you make one ball in each pocket. Now the normal wing shot, so you know, is just shooting it past the pin. When I'm getting ready for competition, I get my rhythm this way. I roll the ball, I come down, and shoot this way. And that's a pretty easy concept. You roll the ball, you come down like this. And you keep doing this. And you learn to make about 50 of these in a row. You get in rhythm, do about 50 in a row, get down to it. It's very easy. Just keep hitting. Eventually you'll get your right brain kicking in, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got kind of quiet. 11, 12, 13. Not done. My record on this is 62. 62 is over 4 racks. Then I thought about it. Once you think about it, you're in trouble. You can't think about it. You just have to keep counting, but without thinking about it. So that's, we'll just see how many I can make. Is that 13? We'll just keep going, see how many I can get to. All right, here we go. That was 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23.
Get out of there.
24. 24. Not bad. That's a very challenging exercise. Next, I'm going to try the hardest one, which is the double wing shot. One ball in each pocket with one cue ball splitting in half. So bear with me if I split the cue ball in half. Are you ready? One ball on the left, one on the right in front of the pin, one ball on the left, one on the right behind the pin. This is a very demanding carom shot. So enjoy this, everybody. We'll try it until I make it. One left, one right. I will make both balls without any problem. Watch this. One there, one there. Close. This is a perfect carom, is what it is. Right there, right there. Watch this. Oh, yes! Close. As you can see, this is an easy shot. If you make this shot 1 in 100, that would be considered passing out time. I got it. Tell you what, this is one unbelievable shot right here. I got it. There it is. I can feel it happening. Watch this. I can feel it going in. I made it. Yes, the cue ball went right in the pocket. Now, if you want to get something, come back. I'll still be shooting this shot, so don't hold back, okay? I'm going to make it for you. Oh, yeah, I can feel it. Anybody want to try it, step to the table. Just come right up to the table and see how many of these you like.
How many can you make in a row, Ed?
These? Oh, yeah. I've actually made this 3 times in a row before, but that was dead right brain stroke every time. There you go. If you want to make it, here's an easier way to make it, okay? Awesome. Okay. All right, and the last shot, I want to show you. Wow, 24 wing shots, haven't done that long. We're going to go ahead, we're going to try 2 kind of finales. I want to show you how to make the 8-ball in the side pocket. A lot of players struggle with the 8-ball. You put the 8-ball like this, and you put the 8-ball right in the side pocket. Play it right in that side by twisting your wrist and bring your knee up. That's it, 8 to the side. Awesome shot. Okay, good. Now let's do one more shot. What, you okay? You didn't understand that shot? I apologize. I thought you understood that shot. For those of you that may not understand that shot, it's really pretty simple. Let me make sure we got it. Okay. shot. Here's a little bit tricky. Sometimes the balls will hang up in there for that shot. Okay? All right, let's see what happens. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next shot, the starburst. We're going to finish with the starburst. It's a great shot. The starburst was invented years ago by a gentleman from Japan named Kimura. He invented it in 1999, and in 2002 I applied it to the competitions. It is a tremendous shot. You got the one ball here. We'll just shoot this shot. It's a good way to finish the tricks, and then we're going to do just a little bit of teaching before we wrap this up. We will be able to also do some challenge matches, so if you want to play a game yet, you just jump in and play. We got the 3, we got the 4, the 5, the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, that'll work. A little bit right. Right? These are lined up, if you want to look at this, they're not lined up in the pockets, they're lined up off the pockets about 2 inches. In other words, in order to make these balls, you have to line them up to miss. That way the friction on between the balls throws them down. Great shot. Okay? Okay, a little bit of an adjustment on this. This is to the left, so about 2 inches. This one should be over here. So we got that one. That one. To the right. To the right.
I told her this is very fast.
Good. To the right. To the left side. Now, if you all want to take a look at this real close, before I shoot it, feel free to get up. You can also film off that corner. That corner is the best place to film this. Most players don't line this up right. They line them up to go to the pocket. These are not lined up to go to the pocket. They're off pocket about 2 inches. It's the only way you can make it. Okay. That's it. This is the starburst. You look at it real close, it's pretty dynamic. Good? Good? Good. Okay. All right, these 5 are lined up here. These 5 are lined up there. Now, for those of you that play a lot of pool, you understand why. These balls, when you shoot through here, the friction between them pushes the balls like this. So if you line them up for the pockets, you're going to miss all 10 balls. Now, the balls in the middle are just lined up pretty much straight to the pocket, but you still have to elevate your cue 45 degrees, and you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the hard part of the shot, besides keeping the follow-through correct. Now, the basic concept is simple. The foundation is simple. This is the foundation of the shot. That's the shot pretty much right there. So there we go. All right, let's do it. Great shot. Starburst. Looks like the grand finale of the fireworks. Enjoy this shot, everybody. Right after this, again, I want to thank Jim for bringing us in and the room here. It's been nice to be having the Billiards again. Great to be back. Thank you so much. And thanks for coming tonight. We're also going to be doing a little bit of teaching on the diamond system and on a few kick shots. We're going to go through that, and we're also going to play some challenge matches. So everybody can get a picture tonight, signed. The picture we can sign. When we teach, we'll also have our products. We're going to be able to show you those. We also have some miscellaneous items here at really good prices if you're interested. We have those shirts for $5 and hats for like 3 or 5. So here we go. So enjoy the shot, the starburst. Great shot. One of the great shots ever. In the history of ESPN, this is one of the most beautiful shots they ever showed. So watch this. Has to be done in less than 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Mistake. ESPN, you always get 2 tries. World tournaments, you get 3. And Jackson, 12. I'll make it this time. A little bit of a mistake on that. I followed through on that just a little bit off. A little bit, hold my stroke on that one. Usually this is a 95% shot for me. It's easy to set up now. I've got my little marks. By the way, once you brush the table out and clean it, you won't have these marks. So if you want to try this shot, when I leave, you put it in the same position. Tomorrow morning, they'll be gone. So you only have one chance to make this shot tonight. Other than that, it's going to be really hard to do this shot if you know how to set it up right. And even setting it up right, there's too many other things that go wrong. So that's it. We got that, and that. And that, and that. Okay. I got it. That should do it. Let's try this one last time. Switch stroke. Here we go. Enjoy, everybody. Starburst. Beautiful shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Great shot, everybody. One of the great all-time shots of the pool. Thank you. And by the way, when I shot the 8 ball to the side, I didn't use this 8 ball. I used this 8 ball. It's a lot easier. A lot of players that want to hide me, they take the side of the twist. All I do is I use body English. Body English to work straight. Okay? Everybody got it? Work straight. You got to have a little bit of that stuff. Okay, now listen, everyone. Before we take just about a 10-minute break, get pictures, those are all free. I want to teach you how to use the diamond system real quick. The diamond system is basically something I've been working now with for 40 years. I've been teaching the angles. I have it in books in DVD format. A lot of players struggle with the angular system of the game. This little book I've got here is $7. It came out in 1988. The first 150 basic mechanics, the last 75 is on the diamond system. What's on the left is what's on the right, so you don't have to turn pages. Bottom line is, this goes in your hip pocket, in a purse, in a case, pouch in a case. Goes under your pillow at night, right to the brain cells. $7. That's cheap, really inexpensive for the knowledge. It goes in here at $7. It comes out for you at about $10,000. Over here we have the mechanics. This is $10 for 2 hours of information. Not systems, only mechanics. And this is a $50 tri-pack. This is something I came up with in 1996. And this is the easy way to learn the diamond system. Been proven by players all over the world. And it's easy to understand. We also have our cue balls. They're 12, stands are free. These magazines are free. 1-3 magazines, it's a great magazine. I got an article in here. The win is great, the play is greater, and the love is the greatest. It's a great article of this stuff. These are miscellaneous items. If you're interested, shirts for $5, nice silk shirts, other ones, as well as the hats here. Hats are 1 for $5. And these are miscellaneous balls. $7. We'll sign anything you might buy. I'll be back on this in just a second. We're going to first start out by showing you how to bank. A lot of players don't know how to bank, so we're going to teach you how to bank. You have a ball, you come down, and you bank. That's how you bank. Let's go to the next thing. Next. Does everybody know how to bank now? I don't think so. What you just saw there was a demonstration, not a teaching experience, or a learning experience. I have a new book called Student of the Game in Life. It teaches how the students become teachers and the teachers become students. It teaches you also how to be a champion by losing. You define losing. For those who may not know it, I haven't lost a game in 27 years and I haven't missed a shot in 27 years. When players miss shots and when they lose, it's because the perception is they lose. I don't allow my perception to be that way. I started changing that in 1984. And I quit the game for a year and I came back to it and I discovered that it's okay to drive on the left side of the road in England. A lot of players didn't know that. They actually thought that was the wrong thing to do. But in England, it's the right thing to do. And the reason we drive on the right side of the road is because it's all that's left. Thank you. Now, right head down, and we're going to hear it again. Now, this is it. So if you're interested in my book coming out in probably December, roughly, it'll be available. It's going to be about an 85 to 100 page manual on the diamond system in brevity, because I've got most all my stuff now on the diamond system. Some mechanical, I've got all that over here. But it's going to cover heavy duty mental games, how you want to focus. It's going to have 5 left brain cells, 5 right brain cells. It's going to have Things like the physical, the physics of the game, nutrition, rest, things like that. You're not resting enough? Scratch a little bit more, you'll rest more. Things like, we basically have a little humor so you can really laugh at the same time. We also have psychological part of your game, and we have the emotional part of your game, which comes out of your heart. But more importantly, at the seventh thing, we have the center of the heart, which is the putting heart in the game with the heart pumps good blood, with good quality stuff going into the brain, making a good decision for your pool game. Most players have a little bit of something inside that maybe they got mad at somebody, they had something wrong, and their heart wasn't feeling right. So it's pumping unfiltered blood to the brain, and the brain's kicking out bad decisions in your pool game. So what I explained is how do you qualify the heart pumping good blood to make you play better with better decisions. It's an awesome concept. So anyway, we're going to be releasing that. It'll be the 7 things to take your game to another level. So this is basically how you bank using a system. Now, there are about 20 systems that I can teach. I only teach systems anymore because I know this is the highest percentage of all of them. If you take any system, and by the way, if you take any system,
Now he looks like me. You just set them up, man.
and the system works for you, then pay no attention to what I'm doing unless you want to change. I don't ever recommend that if you have something that's working that you change it. If you're running racks and you're winning on paper, which you want to do, you don't have to listen to this. If you're already a top 7 in the APA, the only way you would listen is if you want to go to an 8, semi-pro or pro level. This is going to get you there. This is amazing stuff. This is the top information you get on the diamond system. There are many systems, but what I'm going to share is just 2 out of 40 I teach. The DVD of 3 discs has everything in it. It's easy to understand. If you go to poolplayers.com, you can also get 80 segments. That's right there by the home office. They're 3 minutes long, most of them, and they teach you nuggets of each of this. It takes this system I'm going to show you here, divides it into 3 segments. So here we go. We're going to take and bend this ball. So what we do is we take this pocket, we go across the table to that pocket. In other words, if you were to place a mirror in front of that pocket, now, as soon as I said the word mirror, some players play what's called mirror image banking, but they go off the table with the table over there. I don't do that anymore. I used to. The reason I don't do that is because when your brain leaves the table, you lose focus. It's hard to bring your focus back to there. So I don't go off the table anymore. Doesn't mean you can't go off the table. If you go off the table and you can still get focused in your game, keep going off the table. But this is more accurate than going off the table. Much more accurate. So about 50% more accurate going off the table. What we do here is we take this pocket, we go to the opposite side to the mirror in front of this pocket during your practice time where you have a little mirror, you can set it there, you see this pocket, it's called the mirror image of this pocket. That's what the image is. The second part is to take this ball to the opening of the pocket and find a midpoint on that line. Everybody knows what the midpoint is. There isn't anybody here who doesn't know the middle between here and here. It's there. They don't know the middle between here and here is there. Between here and there is there. Everybody knows that. You know where it's at. So the bottom line is, the midpoint between the pocket and the ball is right here, and that's pretty obvious. So far, I'm going to slow one. Nobody in this room is lost right now. Everybody knows what the mirror is, and everybody knows what the midpoint is. Any questions so far? Anybody who got lost? No, because you all know those 2 items. So I simplify teaching. The communication skills of teaching are critical. If you teach and it's complicated, you're just talking. It's got to be broken down so everybody understands it. We're going to make sure we got that. I was in Vegas at an APA tournament, and there was a tournament, and they were allowed to coach you at this particular tournament at that moment years ago. And the coach came in, was a 7-level player, told the 2, if you hit this easy, we'll win the game. And the 2 came up and did this. And the coach said, I thought I said easy. And the 2 said, it is, you gotta see my heart. See, a top player that teaches a lesser skill level player that doesn't define the terms is hurting the player, not helping them. The top player is a good player, they understand the language. To me, if I had my dread, I could actually make it a mandate. Every coach in the APA would be a 2 or a 3. I would have no top level players coaching. Because the 2s and 3s communicate in terms that the top player understands. You see, that's the difference. The set of 6 or 7 doesn't need to coach you. But the 6 and 7 tries to coach the weaker player that doesn't understand the terms. So therefore, we lose the match, we lose the team event, and we blame the weaker player. No, it's the coach. So I'm a bonding, I do team bonding, motivational speaking with teams. I bring teams together, I get on the table, and I explain terminology. So the next time somebody tells you got to do this, chances are you may be doing something wrong. You got to be very careful. If it's not understandable, just because they say it's right, doesn't mean it's right. What I say is not necessarily right if it doesn't work for you. But what I'm using is are proven principles that have been working for 99% of all people I teach. For an example, I had a lady in the APA League out of Newport News, Virginia. She come up to me after a show and she says to me, do I have to put my chin on the stick? And I said to her, well, not necessarily. Who said you had to? And they said, well, my husband said I had to because he's a 7 and he's a good player. And every time I would shoot a ball like this, he says, you'll never be a good player unless you put your chin on the stick. Well, tell that to Willie Moscone. He ran 526 balls, 8 inches over the stick. You see, it's not a matter of what's right by somebody else's standard. It's what's right for you and your comfort. Stance is a matter of comfort. So if you've got a problem with your chin on the stick, you shouldn't have your chin on the stick. Just because somebody's running out that way doesn't mean if that was the case, Willie Moscone could have ran 590 balls instead of 526. Can you imagine somebody going up to Willie, running 526 balls, 30 some reps, he's like this, and they tap on his shoulder, Willie, put your chin on the stick and run 590. He'd laugh at you. Conversely, you go to Allison Fisher, GMB. They got their chin on the stick. Tap them on the shoulder and say, you know, if you stand up like Willie, you might win 9 world championships instead of 8. That's ludicrous. So when you teach, you got to be very careful. You got to nurture a person in your hands that has to understand what you're talking about. It's most important thing. Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Anything.
All right, because my opinion last night, I was outside talking to Marty.
Yeah.
I might have covered this, but can I ask the question the guy asked you last night?
Anything.
Can you remember Joel?
Oh, he asked us about how much money I won?
Yeah, how much money you won and how much money you lost.
Okay, there's some players here that really don't care about trick shots. They only want to know how much money I won in the back room.
Gambling.
I'm going to explain that to you.
It's important message.
This is probably the most important message I ever gave you in my life. I've been around the game for 55 years now. I've seen it from positive to negative, and I've seen more negative than positive by top players. So he says, how much money do you want in your life? I know what he was asking. He wasn't asking about terms, he was asking about backroom money.
That's right.
Yeah, I know, I heard it.
So, that's what they always ask me. Like when you ask about, are you a professional? They're always thinking about non-worry, but I'm thinking about just football. That's like asking a field goal kicker in professional football if they're professional. Of course they're professional. But we have to think of 9-ball and 8-ball as professional. We don't think about the other games. There's many players playing this game or playing 8-ball or 9-ball. They should be playing something else. Because they're not going to be professional. They haven't found their cup of tea yet. I was 55 when I discovered my cup of tea, which was autistic. That's when I won all my titles. 40 titles in a 9-year period. I started when I was 53 years old. I'm not bragging. All I'm saying is, that's not to my glory, that's another person. What I'm saying is, when I discovered my position in the team, I was able to perform better. When I gave up my 9-ball dreams, I got back to streaming Billiards. I didn't even know it existed. I got redirected. It was awesome. Now let's go back to the money. He asked me the first question, how much have I won? He says, and I have a follow-up question. How much have you lost? I said, let's start with the second question. Because that's going to determine the answer to the first question. I say to him, well, one night in 1974, I was in Chicago, working for Brunswick, on the south side of Chicago, and I was a good baseball player. I thought I was the best. I was a young little kid thinking I was a great baseball player. I could baseball do with the best guys. And this kid hears about me living in Chicago, working for Brunswick. He comes to the pool room where I was at, and he says to me, you want to play some baseball? I said, yeah. I said, what are you going to do? He said, yes. Well, anyway, about 2 hours later, he broke my heart and my wallet. Now, the wallet wasn't as important as the heart. You see, in order for you to get your heart broken, you do have to trade your wallet. If you've got all the money you got in your life, it's $400, which I had at that time, 1972. When he took all my money, I'm thinking, I'm learning here. I got a real problem. Not just I'm now financially in problem, but my heart is bleeding because I thought I was a great player. So, because my heart was broken, I started to think about his first question. His first question, how much you won? Well, I'm not proud of it, I'll never tell anybody. And here's the reason. Because if I go back and think about all the people I beat for money, that means every one of those people, unless they're just hardcore, has some hurt in their heart. If I hurt when I lost 400, how about the guy who needs $20 for the credit table? He's hurt, and I did it. I could not stand hurting somebody by taking their money from them. It wasn't my money to take anyway. I got the money, I'm happy. Great, go buy a pizza. What about the guy who needs the money? What about the person who thinks they can lose it? They walk away with a smile, they go out the door, and they got a problem, they decide to go somewhere by themselves. You see, we never know. So I'm a little bit harsh anymore about people who don't know. Only because it's a far more rich issue. I want everybody here to enjoy the game. And once you learn the game's more about enjoying the ball's rolling, you'll love the game more. There's a saying, to win is great, everyone wants to win. They want to circle score or move the beat. That's great. To play is greater. Some people can't play. When they're really good, they're religion, they can't play. They'd rather just play and then winning's irrelevant. Therefore, playing is greater. But the most important thing is probably the game. My passion since 1972 has been the balls rolling, missing balls, telling jokes, and making a living out of it. That's the key. So I just want to share it. Thanks for asking questions. Okay, let's go over here. Now, let's go back here. Then when this lady says about the chin, I said, is your husband here? I don't want to get in trouble. They said, try this. So I had her do this exercise. She says she broke her back 2 years before this. She couldn't bend over, but her husband kept saying, bend over because you'll play better. That's all she wanted to do was play better. But he said, you got to put your chin down. I said, bend over where it hurts. She gets here and it starts hurting. She's being forced to go to here because all she ever hears is go there. But she can't play because of the discomfort. I said, go where you're not comfortable. She goes here, come up from where you're comfortable. She's right here. This is where she's comfortable. I said, put your feet on your side. Line up the way you think it's straight. Pull back and just release. Does that?
Yeah, that works.
She lines up again. She shoots. And she continues to make like 5 or 6 balls. Anyway, several weeks later, she contacts me. She says, you're not going to believe what happened. I said, well, sit down, tell me. So she says her husband and her were playing. He breaks it as a 7. He doesn't make anything of a break. That happens sometimes. She gets up. She's like this. And what's the first thing out of his mouth? You'll never be a good player unless you put your chin on the stick. She makes a ball. You'll never be a good player unless you put your chin on the stick. You'll never be a good player unless you put your chin on the stick. And she proceeds to run 7 balls. And on the last shot, she had also watched my bank demonstration, and she shot this ball 4 rounds in the corner pocket, just like this around the table. She shot it like that. When the ball went down, the ball went into the corner pocket. She looks at him and says, you know, if you stand up like me, maybe you'll beat me next time. She had heard this for 2 years with a broken back. Residual pain was going because she thought he was right. He was wrong. It was it was in that market, and there was a player there, and it was amazing. So as a result, I just wanted to share that because you have to find out your comfort for your stance based on your comfort, not what I can tell you. I don't do that with my chin. I've seen players shoot right eye dominant, left eye dominant. I've seen them put the chin on the stick or still run hundreds of balls. I've seen them stand like this. I've seen them stand like this. If you really want to play your best, you should do it like that. And that's true. If you really want to play the best in your life, and y'all know that for Reyes, the best of all time in the modern day era, you should probably be stroking like this. Does that make any sense? Then why don't we do it? So, I've changed my teaching style over the years to something that only has 2 critical elements. One's assuming you know how to aim, and the only 2 applications. If you don't have a plumb bob to start with, you might as well not be playing ball. If you don't start with your hand to your shoulder, there's a problem starting. Because when you put your feet back over here like this, it swings straight. That's why they use plumb bob. Yet today, if you start with a plumb bob outside your shoulder, you swing it, it goes crooked, the tip goes all over the place, you get unintended English on the cue ball. When you get English, the stick deflects, The cue ball squirts with an elevation, you get curved, and you get transfer, and you got trouble nervous system. So therefore, I don't believe in the standard teaching anymore. I used to. I've taught for 45 years. 25 years ago, I quit teaching. I went to be a Miyagi teacher. Miyagi, you know, Karate Kid. I could take a person to my home in Indiana, I'd be waxing their car, paint my fence, or scrub my deck, and you'd be an awesome pool player in 30 days. You'd never get to see it. Because I took your problem off your mind. Make the car look good, make the deck look good, make the fence. You're not thinking about pool. After a while, you get mad because you can't learn pool. You were learning pool, but not the way you wanted to learn it. I came in through the right brain side of your teaching instead of the left brain side. See, we've been learning for years left brain teaching. I don't believe it always is the best. Not that it isn't good, I'm just saying, I've seen too many top 10 players in the world, all do it different. So how can you tell a person what to do? It's almost impossible. Except, you better have that plump off. There's a few exceptions, Willie Hockey. Keep the pretty road play. They're still on the shoulder. You're thinking, wait a second, they're not on the shoulder. Yes, they are. Remember the perception of seeing a two ball? You see a two ball. When Hockey and Keith McCready were young, they started like this real short. As they grew up, they kept here, they programmed the muscle memory of the shoulder here. The image of the shoulder was here. So in their brain, they're still under their imaginary shoulder that you perceive in your brain. The problem then is they end up, they get this to go straight, they have to push it with the shoulder. Watch Muscle, watch Hockey, watch McCready. They get right here because the gravity takes it down. The only way you keep it going down is by pushing it straight. Watch the shoulder. Hockey went like this, and so did McCready. The only way you keep it straight. You got to force it straight. Gravity makes it go straight and start straight. Out here, it's impossible. So, here we go. The base shot's simple. We have the 2 points. We have the mirror image. We have the midpoint. And we connect the 2 points. When we connect the 2 points, we have what's called the acute angle of the rail. The acute angle of the rail is right here. In pool, 99% of all your shots are acute angles or less than 90 degrees. You'll never shoot a 90-degree shot unless you're shooting 90 degrees right into the cue ball, at the head ball and break. Any angle, you're shooting angles. Now, granted, if you come to the side and you sit in one square as you're looking at it, it's still straight. It's supposed to go back 90 degrees action. But wherever you go, it's amazing. A player will take 2 minutes to line up straight, and the cue ball goes off the table. Did you ever see that? The player take all that time to get perfect, and they move their body, and the cue ball doesn't come close to being accurate. I have a philosophy for that. If you're lining up square in your brain, and your cue ball doesn't end up square, it goes off the table, it goes sideways, my philosophy is line up crooked, and hope you hit straight. That's really what you're doing anyway. It's amazing. The more speed you put on the brake, the less accurate. Most players want to brake better, let up your speed. They get a lighter cue, they let up their speed, they brake better. Once you develop the lighter cue, with more speed, you start increasing your speed. But you don't increase that until you're accurate.
Nice.
So,
Hell yeah.
we now move like this parallel. We move parallel. Why do we do that? Y'all see these 2 cues real quick. These 2 cues are parallel to each other. These angles are all the same. If I move this like this, they're different angles. If I put these like this angle, the same, these are the same. So therefore, when I calculate this angle, I move over to the 4 parallel. And I shoot the 4 down that line. I don't even aim at the cushion anymore. You see, my job in pool is not to aim at the cushion. You can't hit the cushion anyway. Not accurately. There's nobody in this room that can shoot this cue ball to that point and be accurate every time. They may be off just a little bit, but they can't hit because the ball's round. Not only is the ball round, the cushion's round, the tip's round, the gouge ball's round, the pocket's round, the slate's round, and not only that, when you're spinning on its axis at 995 miles an hour to the equator, how tough is this piece? So, therefore, I keep it simple. You have a straight line. My job is to shoot down a straight line. Awesome. Another straight line. Awesome. Another straight line. How many straight lines are in pool? You want to count? You want to guess? How many straight lines are there? How many is that, sir? Let's count. Just for this problem. 1, 2, 3, bear with me. 4, 5, how many are there? Millions and millions. They estimated one time there were 64 quadrillion straight lines on a pool table. You can't even get that over. You start counting out, you never get there. So therefore, all you're going to do is find the one line for that shot. But that's easy. I just showed you where it was. Listen, the line is right there. Do you see that line? How did I get it? It was simple. Here's the diamond line. Here's the movement. I should have done that line. That's all I got to do. Now, by the way, if you're concerned about that, shoot a ball down that line. If you can do that, you can do this. See, you're not shooting a bank shot. You're shooting down the line. It just so happens the result is the bank. But if you try to make the bank, you're forgetting about the line. We got the process after the result. You're supposed to get the process before the result. That's the old cart before the horse came. So what you do is you go in and you shoot down that line. Just like that. It's amazing. Any shot. Watch closely, but this is guaranteed to your game. The mirror is this is over here. You look in there, you see his body. The midpoint between is about there. Midpoint. Connect the 2 points. Move parallel to the 14. There's your line. Shoot the 14 down that line with a nice smooth stroke. Awesome. Now, by the way, that's called analytical calculation. Everybody can get that. But what I want to do is show you how to do it automatically with the right way. Watch very closely. 15 balls automatically. This is an exercise I do daily when I'm trying to get ready for bank pool. Big hole, that's a trick. I just trick myself. I love tricking myself in shots. Okay.
Hey, listen to this. I woke up in the morning asleep as a lazy boy, naked, with a towel.
Now, I can take the M&Ms out and do this analytically. I can do that. But I've already done that hundreds of times in practice. What I'm going to do now is my right brain sees the M&Ms in here.
Oh, shit.
My left brain has to get out of the way. I don't want to use it in here. I want to use it here. It's in here. So I got to keep my left brain busy. So I'm going to talk while I'm doing this. If I talk, my left brain is talking, my right brain is releasing. That's it. I come down, I simply shoot, and I talk. As I talk, the left brain concentrates on talking, and the right brain focuses on releasing. If you do this, you'll become a very good pool player. The left brain is talking, and the right brain is shooting. As the left brain talks, the right brain is free to shoot automatically. If you continue to do this, your left brain will continue to talk, and your right brain will continue to shoot automatically. Somebody said, well, I bet you could make it. You could probably make that and stop talking. Let's find out. No, but that's work. So you gotta talk. You gotta talk. You come down, I do it internally when I'm shooting. I internally count or I tell a story to myself. I come down and I bang. And as I continue to do this, my left brain is talking and my right brain is releasing the cue because the left brain is busy with its job of talking and the right brain is busy with its job of then stroking the banks. As it continues to do that, it's automatic. It's over and again automatic, and you shoot it through 15 balls without any problem. Any questions? I did that without thinking, because I was talking. Everybody can do that with practice. Everybody should do it with practice. But you got to start with the M&M. Now, the last thing I want to show you before we can take a little break. This is.
He's got a huge
This is a kick. I use all kinds of kick shots. This one is probably the one you're going to use the most of. It's a very simple system. Now, first I'm going to show you how most players do it to guess. So many players guess when they play. Yes, I win! Here's how a player guesses, okay? I'm going to guess. Imagine a game you're guessing. So they come down like this and you shoot. Oh, jeez. You know what happens when you guess? That. What's that? And that's because we guessed. Listen, I don't want anybody here to guess anymore. I believe my gift is teaching you a system. Teaching in general. It's not my gift. I teach this because I want you not to guess. I want you to enjoy this game like never before. You learn a few simple concepts, your game's going up. You're 2, you get 4. If you're 4, you get 6. You're 6, you get 8. Semi-pro on the list. Here we go. So this is it. The little book for $7. It's going to make you a better player automatically. Stick it under your pillow instead of going to break. The DVDs are awesome. The tripod is really good. That's on the diamond system. 46 million. So easy to understand. So here we go. Simple system. This is a value of 0. Some of these systems have values of bars. This has a value of 0. This is 1 diamond away. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just got to be able to count. If it's 0, it's still 0. It's always 0 along the route. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's always 0 when it's along the route. Now when it gets out here, that's a different system I teach you. It takes a while to learn. Bottom line, you have this. You have